ISB PGP applications details for 2019-20, all you must know for applying for the class of 2021. In this video, we would be covering the eligibility for ISB, class profile, placements, application deadlines. We will be touching a bit upon round 1 versus the later rounds, application requirements. Eligibility to begin with. Bachelor's degree or equivalent in any discipline, valid GMAT or GRE score, at least 24 months of full-time work experience by the end of March 2020, else you can opt for the early entry option. TOEFL, IELTS or PTE score if the language of instruction at undergrad study level was not English. Class profile. In the current class, total students 896, 603 in Hyderabad and the rest in Mohali, 61% males, 68% engineers, roughly 1.5% international passport holders, average work experience 4.3 years, average age 26.6, average GMAT 710, average GRE 325. A note on placements. As I record this video in the first week of July 2019, the details of the current year's placement are not out yet. So these are the details for the class of 2018. Average domestic CTC, mid 80%, a bit above 22 lakhs, roughly 7% increase over the class of 2017. Number of companies registered, 375, roughly a 9% decrease. Number of offers made 1134, approximately same as the number of offers made in the prior year. International offers 30, a jump from 2017, but in the prior years the number of international offers used to be much higher. Industry-wise data, you may want to pause the video and take a deeper look. As you can see, consulting and IT services are together more than 40%. Function-wise data, you may want to pause and take a deeper look. As you can see, sales and marketing, consulting, and general management together contribute to roughly 50% of the data. Product management, finance, operations together contribute to the next 26%. Application deadlines. These are the deadlines. Round 1 deadline is September 15th, round 2 1st of December, round 3 1st of January. There is some difference in the application fee also you can note. The decision date has not been announced, but ISB generally takes around 45 to 60 days. So round 1 admits should be out in November, round 2 admits should be out somewhere in January or early February, and round 3 results come a bit faster. These should be out by early to mid of February. The program starts on 15th of April 2020. A note on round 1 versus later rounds. No significant difference in chances of selection. ISB indicates on its website that there is no difference in chances of selection, and our experience of helping hundreds of students secure admission into ISB corroborates that. However, there is some difference in the scholarship opportunities. Full tuition waivers are offered only to the Cycle 1 applicants. 50% of all merit and need-based waivers are offered to the Cycle 1 applicants. Results of round 1 come much sooner than the results of the international schools, and therefore applying to ISB in round 1 makes sense if ISB is your top choice. Application requirements. GMAT score, 1 recommendation online. That means you have to give the professional email ID of your recommender. An automated email would be sent to the recommender by ISB. Your recommender needs to go on that link and answer certain questions about you. Remember, recommendation requests can be sent before you submit your ISB application. So please send the recommendation request soon after starting your ISB application so that your recommender gets enough time to fill in the recommendation. Rigorous application form, all the more rigorous for ISB because there is no resume requirement. 2 essays, and these are the essay topics. Remember, ISB gives interview invitations after processing your complete application, including the essays. Essays form probably the most important part of the application, so please do your best at preparing these 2 essays. I would be preparing a separate video on how to write the essays, and I would be leaving the link to the video in the description here, so you may want to go and watch that video next. I hope this was helpful. All the best for your ISB application.